On November 3, 1874, deadly election riots took place in Barber County, Alabama. The White League, a parliamentary group affiliated with the Democratic Party, attacked African American voters at the polls in Eufaula and Spring Hill. 7 African Americans were killed and 70 others wounded. More than 1,000 African Americans were driven away from the polls due to the violence of the white supremacist group. After this message, we'll go into more details. I want to talk a little bit about a new affiliate, Nagast Footwear. They are a black-owned company that makes some of the best quality shoes, clothes, and hats that I've seen in a very long time. They are designed to empower customers and to teach self-love, self-respect, and self-confidence. I've purchased some of their footwear, and they have lasted me well over a year. Nagast Footwear makes sneakers, running shoes, slippers, boots, hats, and clothing. I love my slippers. I love my sneakers. Even game show contestants love my sneakers. Click my affiliate link below to visit their site to browse and to shop. Every purchase helps me grow this platform. The Encyclopedia of Alabama website describes it like this. On Election Day Eve, there may have been as many as 1,000 or more black men from Barber County camping out on the outskirts of Eufaula. Accounts citing figures vary. In addition, persistent but false rumors of an invasion of the city circulated within the white community. Republican politicians and officials were thrown out of office. The League didn't count the votes cast for the Republican candidates, and the Democrats were declared as winners of the 1874 elections. Similar events took place in Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, and South Carolina. These riots, state-sanctioned violence, voter suppression, and Democratic Party-controlled government signaled an end to the Reconstruction era. The White League refused to count any Republican votes cast, but Republican voters reflected the black majority in the county as well as white supporters. They outnumbered Democratic voters by a margin greater than 2-1. The League declared the Democratic candidates victorious, forced Republican politicians out of office, and seized every county office in Barber County. Such actions were repeated in other parts of the South in the 1870s as Democrats sought to regain political dominance in states with black majorities and numerous Republican officials. In Barber County, the Democrats auctioned off as slaves for a maximum cost of $2 per month, or otherwise silenced all Republican witnesses to the events. They were intimidated from testifying to the coup if the case went to federal court. Newspapers described the violence as a riot, but a congressional representative later characterized the attack as a massacre. Sentiments published in the local white press praised the attack. Big riot today, several killed and many others hurt, some badly, but none of our friends among them. The white man's goose hangs high. 3 cheers for Eufaula. Although the identities of many white perpetrators of the massacre were known, no white person was ever convicted. Instead, a black man named Hilliard Miles was convicted and imprisoned for perjury after identifying members of the white mob. Decades later, Braxton Bragg Comer, who Mr. Miles had named as a perpetrator of the massacre, was elected governor of Alabama. The Eufaula massacre and its aftermath showed black residents that exercising their new legal rights, particularly by voting, made them targets for deadly attacks and they could not depend on authorities for protection, which is not much different from today. Public memory of Reconstruction violence in Barber County is reduced to one historical marker erected in 1979, which describes the election riot of 1874 as a bloody episode that marked the end of Republican domination in Barber County. In downtown Eufaula, the streets where black voters were shot down for voting more than 140 years ago now host a towering Confederate monument erected by the United Daughters of the Confederacy in 1904. S.H. Dent, a former Confederate soldier who witnessed and possibly helped commit the massacre, spoke at the monument's unveiling. Black people, this is how little they care about you. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find The Awakening Frequency on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Research is key. Always do your own research and never just listen to what people tell you. We are the awakening frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.